Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Axel, and welcome to another prediction video for UFC 317 International Fight Week. You know, I never thought I would be making prediction videos in my channel, but I actually do have a lot of fun making these, so let's see if I get this prediction right, because the previous video that I did for UFC 314, I did get a lot of those predictions right, except for the Paddy Pimblett fight. Paddy proved me wrong, bro. He really did. But anyways, this is for UFC 317. I did skip 315 and 316, but Jesus Christ, guys. UFC 315, Belal Muhammad and Jack Della Maddalena was a perfect fight. You guys cannot call Belal boring anymore. That fight was honestly one of my favorite fights that I've seen this year, especially in 2025 because, you know, not a lot of things have been going too well right there. I will also be doing boxing predictions because I am also a very big boxing fan, but I want to continue on with my MMA predictions first so I can get kind of used to it. 316 was really, it was alright, you know, nothing too special. I knew Sean O'Malley was never at Merab's level, so I didn't even bother to make a prediction video for that one either. I don't know, I'm still getting the hang of this, and I believe it's the right time to come back for UFC 317, and it's headlined by the one and only Ilia El Matador Topuria versus Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. And ladies and gentlemen, I cannot lie, this is not the fight that we all wanted to see. Let's be honest. We all wanted to see Islam Makhachev versus Ilia Topuria. But, hey, against Charles Oliveira, Ilia Topuria and Charles Oliveira is the second best fight you can make at 155. We also wanted the Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall fight, but as y'all may know by now, Jon Jones retired just last week. Tom Aspinall retired Jon Jones without even fighting him. Can you believe that? But who cares? This ain't about that. This is for UFC 317. And here's my prediction. UFC 317. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is an alright card, people. I mean, especially for International Fight Week, I'll give it a solid, maybe B-. I'll rate this card a B-. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am very excited for this card. We got Moicano versus Dariush again. You know, their fight fell apart when Arman Tsarukyan pulled out at the last minute due to injury, and Moicano fought Islam for the title. But we're getting that fight back. I mean, it's still a good fight. I'm not too excited about it anymore how I was when it first got announced back in 311, but it's okay. And I already made a prediction for that. I said Moicano was gonna win. The fight that I'm also very excited for is Alexandre Pantoja versus Kai Kara France. That is a great fight. You know, I'm gonna go for my boy Pantoja. He, without a doubt, is the second best flyweight UFC champion to ever live, right behind Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, obviously. But hey, Pantoja could surpass, or probably already surpass, Mighty Mouse. I don't know. Hey, leave your hate comments below. I don't care. He might have already, but I'm just playing. Ilia El Matador Topuria versus Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. They will both be fighting for the vacant lightweight UFC championship. And ladies and gentlemen, this is my prediction. My prediction is that Topuria will knock out Charles Oliveira. It really hurts for me to say this. It really does. Listen, they got Topuria a -500 betting favorite against Oliveira right now, which is crazy in my honest opinion. But you've seen Topuria's last two fights. Knocked out Volkanovski, Max Holloway. That is a great resume. Undefeated, younger guy, hungrier. Well, I wouldn't say hungrier, but let's just be honest. Ilia Topuria is a monster. And Charles Oliveira is not the same Charles Oliveira when he was a champion. let's just be honest and unbiased, people. As much as I want to say, nah, Oliveira got this. Oliveira's got this. He's going to knock out or submit Topuria. I just don't see it happening, people. Maybe if Oliveira lands a high kick, you know, the kick that knocked down Topuria, you know, I believe that's his weak spot, the head kicks, but he has to land it perfectly. And I think Topuria is going to make the adjustments. Call me a casual, call me a hater. It's just, I'm just being honest. Topuria is going to knock out Charles Oliveira, and I'm predicting in the second round. Topuria's wrestling is very underrated, but is very good. Charles Oliveira is a submission artist, 100%, the king of submissions, but I just don't see that happening. This is not the same Charles Oliveira anymore. You know, I watched both of their last fights just yesterday. Charles against Michael Chandler, which he looked very good in that fight. And I also saw Topuria versus Max Holloway. Oh my god, and just putting those two fights side by side, I gotta go for Topuria, people. Hopefully I'm wrong. I really hope that I'm wrong, and I hope if I do get this prediction wrong, make sure you come back and hate on me in the comments, because I would be happy for getting hated in the comments for this. I'm not gonna lie, I would be totally okay with that. And Topuria's boxing, bro, like his striking is just so accurate, man. He kind of reminds me of a young Canelo. Wrestling, very underrated, very good, and his power, my goodness, that power is dangerous. And we all know Oliveira does not have the best chin. He's been knocked down in almost in a lot of his fights. He got knocked down by Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, and Topuria's power is way different than all of those three guys. As much as this hurts me, I'm gonna go for Ilia Topuria to become a 2-division world champion and the new lightweight UFC champion. I'm envisioning right now, what if Oliveira wins? If Oliveira wins, without a doubt, greatest comeback of all time, or one of them. So there you got it, people. Ilia Topuria by second round knockout. And I believe it's gonna be a huge overhand right that Charles is not gonna see coming, and he's gonna put him to sleep. Yep, that's what I see. All right, that's my prediction. I better get this video edited now. The fight is tomorrow. I only got like 5 hours to edit this. This is why it's gonna be a short video. But hopefully I do get that wrong. I'm a huge Charles Oliveira fan, but I just gotta be honest and unbiased here. We didn't get Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria. We never got Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall. But we do get this fight, and this is a great fight. Not a mega fight like the last two I said. Another fight that I'm very excited for is Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. It's gonna be Dustin Poirier's last fight, and obviously Duplessis versus Chimaev. That's a great fight. Another mega fight, and one of the only mega fights that we're gonna get that we asked for. Let me know if you guys want me to do more of these. Please don't frighten me too much in the comments. I'm still getting used to this. I still don't know how to talk to the camera that good, but we're only gonna get better with time. All right, I'll see y'all in the next. Peace.